6th grade friends, Miss Keating here with your math lesson 5-4 today. Here comes our math video first, and then I'll go over the workbook pages together. All right, so let's try it. So the question is, which basket shows the number you need to add to 9 to find the total? Well, I already used the 5 basket, and I already used the 4 basket, so the only one I'm missing is the 6 basket. Well, this time I've used the 4 basket, I've used the 6 basket, so the only basket missing is the 5. Do you think it's easier to do 5 plus 4 equals 9 and then 9 plus 6 equals 15? Or 4 plus 6 equals 10 and then 10 plus 5 equals 15? I think that the 4 plus 6 is a little bit easier because I think it's easier to work with numbers that add up to 10, and then that makes an easier addition equation for 10 plus 5. All right, so your math workbook pages for today, let me pull it up on my screen. You will be on page 317, 317. It's got the 3 kids on the page with the fruit. So the first thing that I need to do is to put my name. Put your name at the top, at the top. Shh, shh. Put your name at the top, at the top. Shh, shh. Put your name at the top, at the top. Put your name at the top, at the top. Shh, shh. All right, our learning target for today is right over here. It says, I can use different strategies to solve word problems with 3 add-ins. That just means 3 numbers. So I have 6 oranges. There's those 6 oranges. Alex has 2 pears and Jada has 4 apples. How many pieces of fruit do we have in all? When we say in all, that is my whole. Write 2 different addition equations to solve the problem. Okay, so I'm going to just do the first addition equation as what the picture shows. So I'm going to do 2 plus 4 plus 6. And then for the next one, maybe I'll flip-flop the oranges and the apples. So I'm going to do 2 plus 6 plus 4. All right, so this time I'm going to add my 2 plus 4 like they showed me in the video, and then I'll do plus 6. So 2 plus 4, I'm going to start at 4, count on. 4, 5, 6. So 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now I'm going to do 6 plus 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12 or a dozen. That's a doubles fact. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. Okay, down here, this time I'm going to do my 2 plus 6. So 2 plus 6, I'm going to start at the bigger number, start at 6 and count on 2 more. So 6, 7, 8. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. And now I'm going to do 8 plus 4. Start at the bigger number and count on. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 plus 4 equals 12. Like in the video, it doesn't matter which order that I add these numbers, I still get the same answer. All right, on to the next page. Now we are on page 318, 318. All right, up at the top is what we saw in the math video. So it says, Vince collects red rocks. He separates them into 3 baskets. How many red rocks does he have in all? When I say in all, that is my whole. I can add 5 plus 4 first and then add 6. So he starts with 5 plus 4 equals 9. Then he does 9 plus 6 equals 15. I can add 4 plus 6 to make 10 and then add 5. So this time he did 4 plus 6. Excuse me, so he did 4 plus 6 equals 10 and then 10 plus 5 equals 15. I can group the numbers either way. The sum is the same. So we did 5 plus 4 plus 6 equals 15, and then 5 plus 4 plus 6 equals 15. Vince has 15 rocks. So down to the bottom, we don't worry about this box over here. Write an equation to solve each problem. Choose a way to group the add-ins. Tess finds some shells at the beach. She finds 7 pink shells, 3 black shells, and 4 white shells. How many shells does Tess find in all? When we say in all, that is my whole. So the equation would be 7 plus 3 plus 4. We're going to pretend like we don't know the answer. I'm going to start by doing my 7 plus 3. So 7, I'm going to count on 3 more. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 plus 3 equals 10. Now I'm going to do 10 plus 4. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. So she has 14 shells. Number 2, Tom sees some birds. He sees 4 red birds, 2 blue birds, and 6 black birds. How many birds does Tom see in all? When we say in all, that is my whole. So 4 plus 2 plus 6. All right, I'm going to do my 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. Start at 4, count 2 more. So 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now I'm going to do 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12 or a dozen. That's a doubles fact. So he sees 12 birds in all. On to the next page. This is the part that you'll get to try on your own, but I'm going to go over it first so you know what to do. So it says, write an equation to solve each problem. Choose a way to group the add-ins. So Pat has cards of her favorite athletes. His favorite athletes, sorry. He has 8 baseball cards, 2 football cards, and 3 basketball cards. How many cards does Pat have in all? When we say in all, that is my whole. So this one would be 8 plus 2 plus 3. Again, I would start by doing 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. So then I would do 10 plus 3. Number 4, Bob plants seeds. He plants 2 brown seeds, 6 white seeds, and 8 black seeds. How many seeds does Bob plant in all? This one would be 2 plus 6 plus 8. Ooh, don't forget these 2 little ones in there. It says write the missing numbers for each problem. So this one, it gives me my whole, and then it gives me 2 parts. You have to figure out what the missing part is. Same thing over here. It gives me the whole and 2 of the parts, and you have to figure out what that missing part is. Number 7. Julio finds 3 ladybugs and some ants, but we don't know how many. Then he finds 5 beetles. Julio finds 14 bugs in all. When we say in all, that is my whole. How many ants did Julio find? Write the missing addend. Well, I'm going to build a part whole map, but this time I'm going to build it with 3 parts. So I'm going to draw 1, 2 lines. So my whole is 14, and my parts are 3 and 5. I don't know what this part is, though. I'm going to start by doing 3 plus 5. So 3 plus 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could think of this all as 8. So now I'm trying to think of 14, take away 8, equals what to find that missing part. I always like to draw a picture to go with it. So I'm going to draw 14 circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cross out 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My missing part is 6. Same thing over here. So it gives you the whole and 2 parts, but you have to figure out what that missing part is. So do just like what we did on number 7 to solve that one. On to the back. Number 9, Dan throws 3 beanbags at the target. The number on the target shows the score for each beanbag. So here's the little yellow beanbags, and it looks like they all 3 ended up in the 5 circle. So this one would be 5 plus 5 plus 5. Again, I would start with 2 of my numbers, so 5 plus 5 is 10, and then do 5 plus 10. Number 10. Write a story problem about toys. The story should match the addition equation below. So maybe I could say, for Christmas, I got Nellie 4 toys, Brett got her 1 toy, and her grandma got her 9 toys. How many toys does Nellie have in all? So again, you get to pick what you want the story to be with it, but it asks it to be about toys, okay? And number 11, Joy throws 3 beanbags at the target. She scores 17 points. Which picture shows her target? So we have to add up how many points that she got for each of them, but remember we want to get to 17. So this one would be 3. You see the yellow beanbag in the 3 ring, plus 5, plus 5. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 plus 3 more is 13, so nope, that one doesn't work. Okay, this one, I see a ring in 5. Another one in 5. Ooh, and then she got the bullseye for this one. So 5 plus 5 plus 7. I'm going to do 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. Hey, that one worked. So B is what we're going for. All right, my first grade friends, so you will get to do, you're going to get to do those last 2 pages on your own, so pages 320 and 319. Work on those in your workbooks with your pencil, and then send your teacher a picture of them on your seesaw when you are all finished. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.